That's better. What the okay. Oh, Lord. Here we are. Here we are. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? That looks crazy, doesn't it? I'm just erasing this whiteboard. I'm erasing the whiteboard, doing nothing else. Don't mind me. Just trying to get in touch with the people on this lovely Saturday morning. Here we are. What up? What's I'm erasing a whiteboard. Don't mind me. Don't worry about me. All right. I'm not actually gooning out here. I got you though. Baited, y'all. What's up, y'all? Just trying to get in touch with the people. I know I've been gone. Hello. File in, welcome. Damn, loud as hell. What's up, y'all? What up, my guy Sloth? Brother's going mental. Brother's going mental this morning. You guys are funny. You guys are so funny. I got you, though. You guys ask me to write a kanji. I don't know, is it mirrored? If I put this on the screen, let's see. Give me a little kanji quiz here. I haven't written kanji since like a year ago, since I was in Japanese school. I kind of want to try to test myself. KG says, "Yo, you trying to meet up in Tokyo?" Blocked. I'm gonna block you right now. You are blocked. Not funny. Not funny. Not funny at all. My Trump impression is terrible. Actually, not funny literally at all. Actually, the least funny thing that's ever been said. How do you write nakadashi in kanji? You are sick, buddy. Yo, whoever's Sneed Feed, you are sick. You are sick. You want to ask me how to write nakadashi in kanji? You're sick, but I'll show you. Right? Naka. This is naka. It means inside, okay? Because there's a line going through the box inside. This is naka. Naka means inside. Dashi is like this. I probably like did my strokes in the wrong way. But I mean, this is shit, the ring light's fucking it up. This is obviously katakana, but this is naka, means inside. This is dasu, the verb to dasu. I said to dasu, the verb to what does it even mean? What does dasu mean? To I don't know, guys. I don't speak English anymore. Nakadashi. There you go. This is nakadashi for all you gooners out there. If you don't know what nakadashi is, don't ask me. Just look it up. Unless you're under the age of 18, don't look it up. But that's nakadashi. Should I just teach gooning Japanese right now? I guess I could do that. I know a lot of dirty words, guys. Does anyone know what daishiki horudo? My pronunciation's terrible. Daishuki horudo. Hold. Right? Ru, do. This is katakana. God damn it. This is katakana. Ru, do. Katakana are the letters that are used for foreign words in the Japanese language, right? They look like more boxy. So this is how you would write, because it's hold. The word is hold, horudo. I guess it's backwards, isn't it? God damn it, it's mirrored because of the video. But maybe you can get the idea anyway. Horudo, hold. Right, if you were to write it in regular hiragana, it would just be this. Ho. Shit. Ru. Shit, what's do? Do. My Japanese is getting so bad. To. Here we go. Do. Horudo. Daisuki horudo. Daisuki. because daisuki means like to love, or like love. I love something. And I don't know why they say shuki instead of daisuki, but daisuki horudo, daisuki hold, is when you're going to town. When you're going to town, when you're going to town on someone, on a girl, and you're about to pull out, but then she puts her legs around you like this and holds you and keeps you from pulling out. That is called, let me write it here for you. Daisuki shit. How do you write ski again? Something. Damn it, dude. My kanji's getting so bad. We'll write it in katakana. We'll write in katakana. Daisuki daisuki horudo daisuki horudo. Can you see that? There we go. Dude, what is... There you go. Maybe this is ski. Okay, anyways. Let me see what the chat's saying. You guys get the idea. Daisuki horudo. You guys learned something. Japanese lesson for today. Gooner stream for real. Yo, what I search up? Don't actually search it up. But if you are gonna search it up, it's called nakadashi oyakodon. Hey, there you go. Oyakodon. Oyakodon. Bro, your stream is mirrored. Yeah. Is there a way to change it for like to not being mirrored? Can I do that? It would be nice, wouldn't it? Retouch. Ooh, does that make me look pretty? Ooh, I like that. Nope. This just films the other way. Whoa, you guys saw my lotion, my baby oil in the bookshelf over there. Don't look at that. Nah, I don't know. Maybe I can do it here. Green screen. No, I don't want that. How do I change it? Nah, whatever. It's fine. It'd be a way. It would be. Oh, it's. You know what? Whatever. I'll survive. Yo, what up? Just keeping in touch with the people, trying to get in touch, get back on the YouTube grind today. Say what's up to everybody. I got a video uploading for tonight. Tonight, midnight Japan time. That should be, I don't know, if you're central in the States, what, 11 a.m.? 10 a.m.? 10 a.m. U.S. Central? Which would be like 12 hours from now, something like that. What up? Das to take out. Yeah, sure, to take out, sure. SAR7 AM says 2 years in Japan and can't type ski. Yeah, you're right, dog. It's crazy. You know what? It's crazy how you can read kanji forever. And then when somebody asks you to write it, it's like, I do not remember how to write it. I have no idea. It's crazy. It's a different part of your brain, I think, is what's going on there. It's crazy to use kids learning apps for Japanese. I don't know what you mean by kids learning apps, but I don't think so. Whatever works for you, dog. It's funny, because, dude, when I went to Japanese language school, I was telling myself, like, dude, by the time I'm done with language school, it'll be like 2 years after I'm done with language school, and I think I'll be at like a, what I say, I was like, I should be like in middle school, maybe like fifth grade, elementary school level of speaking of like a Japanese kid. Maybe that's where I'll be. It's crazy because you forget how smart kids are and how well kids speak, and also how hard languages are, because hell no, dude, I don't think I'm even there right now. Languages are so hard, dude. I have, like, honestly endless respect for anyone that speaks 2 languages in general. That's, I mean, I guess a difficult feat. But then if you think about it, like, they're like, I'm not gonna say the R word on stream, but they're full on, you guys know what I'm saying, who speak 2 languages just because they grew up in like a multicultural household, or they grew up in a foreign family in a different country or something like that. But like, there are people with like IQs of 60 who speak two languages from super young ages. But if you've learned a second language as an adult, or you know, even like as a teenager, like mad respect. You know, that's so cool. Mad respect. How long you been in Japan now, bro? Just over 3 years. It's officially been 3 years. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Did you make any content from your POV when you went out to eat with Josh Slavin? I did not. I did not. We just went out for dinner one night, and dude. I love sushi. Sushi's my favorite thing in the world. I don't know. I didn't feel like just didn't feel like filming. Just wanted to enjoy the moment, just enjoy the sushi and enjoy hanging out with Josh on my own. But he's not out of the country yet, so we may meet again before he leaves. He's currently doing a bike trip all the way across Japan. It's really cool thing, and he's trying a bunch of ramen and doing a bunch of cool stuff. So I'll have to meet up with him again soon before he leaves. I think he's got some time to meet up, and maybe we'll do a video then. But nah, dude. Nah, dog. Best start with that elementary shit. Got to get that foundation. Yeah, that's right, dude. Start with the basics, dog. 100%. Do you think you'll stay in Japan for the rest of your life? Nah, dude. Definitely not. I will go back to America, probably. I'm not, like, completely opposed to going somewhere else, but in America, it's what I know. That's what I know. Let's spar in Tokyo, G. Do you live here? Do you spar? What do you want to spar in? I speak fluently. It's easy if all European ones though. Sneed Feed says. Yeah, I don't speak any European languages outside of, I guess English is technically a European language, so I don't know how difficult they are. But damn, I mean, easy AF, dude. Hey, good for you, man. Good for you. I don't think that would be easy AF for me. Languages are hard as hell, dog. Another 2-3 conversationally. I'm gonna call BS. I'm gonna call BS on that, but hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully you really are that smart and that experienced in languages. That's really cool, man. Been following you since 2023. Love your content, man. What up, Soren? Thank you so much for watching. Do you have any retro game systems? Nah, dude, I don't really play any games. When I was growing up, I had a Sega Genesis, which was badass. I love Sega. But not really. Can we get a Daniel Y. Wilson collab? I would love to. He seems like a really cool guy. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really trying to do collabs. I'm just trying to do my own thing, to be completely honest. I'm not out here just trying to meet people and collaborate with people. No disrespect to anyone else, but I just like doing my own thing, kind of keeping to myself. But I mean, he seems like a cool guy. I wouldn't be opposed to it if he hit me up or something. Hello, twin. Hello. Japanese is a huge grind. Dude, it's such a grind. I'm like almost 4 years into learning this shit at this point, and I still feel like I know nothing. It's crazy. Tips for learning Japanese? Yeah, don't. Nah, but I mean, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy out here. If you guys want to learn Japanese and you're positive that you want to learn it, I would say go ahead and go for it. Go for it. But if you're just like, hey, I'm just like, I don't ever want to live in Japan, I just want to learn, because a lot of people say I want to learn Japanese so I can listen to, or I can watch anime without subtitles. It's just not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it, because I'm about 4 years into learning the language, and without any subtitles, I mean, I can watch it with Japanese subtitles, and still even then, I'm only getting like 85% of it. And I'm like 4 years into grinding it. Like, I've been to full-time language school here. I've passed JLPT tests. I've worked jobs where I was the only foreigner there. And it's still really, really hard for me to watch anime without the subtitles. But if you do want to actually learn the language and you're like positive you want to do it and you want to live here and you really have the motivation to stick with it and you just recognize that you're going to be grinding for years and years and years, yeah, my advice would be study kanji, bro. Study kanji. Kanji's difficult. Nobody wants to do it, but the faster you study kanji, the easier this shit's going to be, man. Don't put it off. Get into kanji as early as possible. Yeah, just grind kanji, honestly, man. That'll help you so much in the long run. At first, you're going to be thinking, like, what am I doing this for? This is so hard. This is stupid. But eventually, you're going to realize, okay, all right. This kanji is clutch. This is what's helping me really learn the language really quick. Have you been to Korea? I have not been to Korea. I don't know anything about Korea. I don't particularly have interest in Korea, but I would love to go anywhere. I'd love to travel anywhere. I don't know what's so good about Korea. If somebody knows what's so good about Korea, please let me know. I was an English teacher there and quit because I didn't like it. Went to Japan afterwards, liked it a lot more. But I know it's so different living versus visiting. Of course, it is so different living versus visiting. Not a single doubt about that. I'm curious to know why you liked Japan afterward, why you liked it more than Korea. Do you know about Tapple? It's more serious compared to Tinder in Japan. I know of it. Yeah, Tapple, all of the Japanese apps like Tapple, Omiai, Pairs, Omiai, Tapple, Japanese dating apps, they require the men to pay. Like you can't even get the basic membership, or you can't even like respond to people's messages unless you pay as a man. Because I checked it out when I first got here, and it's not even like $10 a month like Tinder Premium or something like that. It's like 3,000 yen a month. Like most of them are around 3,000 yen, which is kind of like 30 bucks. I mean, technically with the conversion rate, it's like 20 bucks or something like that. But that's ridiculous just to even have the opportunity to use the app and just have the opportunity to even maybe match with people. You don't even know you're going to get dates. You don't know that you're going to match with people. You don't know that anyone's going to like you. And you're paying 20, 30 bucks a month to meet people like that's a load of bullshit, dude. And that already puts you on a lower peg compared to the girls on there that aren't paying at all. The girls don't have to pay for that shit. And those girls know that you're on there paying fucking 20, 30 bucks a month just for the opportunity to see their profiles and swipe on them. That automatically makes you a simp by default, bro. Wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it. Go out, meet people in real life, dog. James, like every Westerner, when do you think you will go through your schizo arc? I don't know what that means. Is that like a midlife crisis? I'm pretty sure I'm like continuously, perpetually going through a schizo arc. I don't know if I will go through one. I think that's just what my life is, dude. And sometimes I seriously wonder if I've like got like real issues. I took an autism test the other day. Nobody made me take it, but I was wondering if I was autistic, because sometimes I wonder why I'm the way that I am. And I took it and it said not at all, actually, like not even close to being autistic, but I really felt like I was. So I don't know, man. It's interesting how your outlook can change once you've been there for a while. Yep. Before I moved to Osaka, I thought I'd be there for years, but even after a few fun years, changed my mind. Yeah, isn't that funny? Before I came to Japan, I was like, dude, I'll be there for 1 year. I'm just gonna be there for 1 year, have fun, learn the language a little bit, like see what happens, and then I'll go home. And then I was here for 1 year, and I was like, I love it here. I'm never going home. I remember I told my Japanese teacher, like, what can I do to stay here forever? And she was like, well, you're going to have to get a job. You're going to have to get a visa. You're going to have to go to college first, because you can't even really get a visa unless you have a college diploma. So I was like, shit, all right, I'm going to be here forever. And now that was like 2 years ago. I was 1 year into living in Japan. And now I'm like, man, there's no way I'm living here forever. You all got me fucked up. And the reason, at least for me, that it changed mostly was because I went from being a student and enjoying the Japanese language school life surrounded by foreigners and just kind of living a really nice, easy life. I was working in an English teaching school and learn the language, just chilling, to actually being more of a member of society. Worked some part-time jobs here. I worked at a ramen restaurant, worked at a normal restaurant. And then I was like, yeah, dude, I can never actually live the full Japanese lifestyle, like the work culture, just the entire like hierarchy culture, how you have to like talk to people, how you have to just interact with people here. If you're actually going to be part of Japanese society, it just doesn't work for me, doesn't fit me. And also, on the other hand, I'm also not going to be the foreigner here living in my foreign bubble. I'm also not going to do that. So yeah, I'm going home for sure. But I do love it here. I have a great time, but I don't want to live here long term. It's fun while I'm young and I don't really have too many responsibilities and I can just enjoy my life and kind of get out, see the world. But as soon as I have to be a full-time member of society, it's like choose one path. It's like be a full-time Japanese member of Japanese society and like fit in a little bit more, like learn better Japanese, be respected more by the Japanese people. I mean, this is the country where I am. Or just do the foreign route that all the foreigners do and stick to your foreign bubble, teach English, work with all foreigners, only interact with foreigners. Yeah, and then be an outcast here, be a complete outcast and only in my own like little foreign bubble. No, I'm not going to do that either. So, yeah, I ain't going to do that shit. And also, like, dude, there are certain things that I can't do here as a foreigner. Like, why? If I have kids and a family and I want to provide for them and I want to have, like, the most badass life that I possibly can. Why would I live here? I literally can't even, people won't even talk to me about certain buying houses, renting apartments, doing certain things because I'm a foreigner. Like, and I'm supposed to like live my life like that for the rest of my life? Fuck that, dude. I'm so good. Doing the same as you, Sunwoo7 says, doing the same as you, gym and uni life in Korea. Your channel's the biggest motivation. So easy to relate to you. Hell yeah, dog. Thank you so much. Damn, you guys always saying that I motivate you. That keeps me motivated because it reminds me that people are counting on me. People are looking up to me. And then I'm like, wow, dude, I skipped my workout yesterday. I did this. Like, I need to stay on my shit so I'm not leading these people down the wrong path. I don't want to be fake, man. Number one thing I don't want to do is be fake and lie to people. So I got to stay on top of my game, you know? We're going back to the grind. Turtle T says, we're going back to the grind. Good night, young James. Proud of you, dude. I'm proud of you, bro. Have a good night, man. Sleep tight. Dream of me. Dream of daddy. ASAP Rocky says, 2 girls step to you. Both are hot. One is Japanese with no English. The other is American. Maybe in the early days you would have chose the J girl. How about now? If they're both hot, like if their looks are the same, then I choose the American every single time ever. Like it's an obvious, literally obvious answer. Well, okay, hold on. Let's slow down. If okay, only looks and they're both hot, then yeah, I would choose the American because the culture is better, the communication style is better. It's gonna have less problems arise in the long term. Of course, I choose the American. The issue is Americans tend to not be as hot. They're all fat, have tattoos, way too many strong opinions about shit, way too disagreeable, and that's why people tend to choose Asian girls, Japanese women. But obviously, the communication style and the culture is so much better with Americans. You can relate to them so much easier. Oh shit, big super chat, or not a super chat, what do you call these? Big maybe it is a super. Hey, thank you, brother. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Oh, it's the Legend of Alexander, my homie. What's up, dog? Good to hear from you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Gym men this month on me, or take a girl on a date. Yeah, I will take a girl on a date. Thank you, dog. Man, appreciate that. Thank you so much, Alex. Hope, yo, this dude's a veteran. Respect our troops. Respect our troops. Thank you, Alexander. I appreciate that, buddy. I will definitely take a girl on a date. I've actually got a date tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Tips on meeting Japanese femboys, says Sneedfeed. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a femboy is. Is that like I'm guessing it's a feminine boy? I've heard like, honestly, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I don't even know where to start with that. I used to get down with this super weird, crazy talk, but I'm growing old, man. I'm getting like more conservative as the days pass. I completely quit corn. I haven't looked at corn in months. And like, people say stuff like this now, and I kind of puke in my mouth a little bit. I kind of like, it's disgusting, man. I don't even want to think about whatever you're talking about. Owlets, what up? Owlet, my homie. Rinrina, what's up, dog? New song? Psh, dude, I haven't been making music in a fat minute. But I'll think about it. I'll think about it for sure. I definitely do want to get back into making music at some point. Probably won't ever go full-time again, but I would love to make a new song at some point. Yeah, no doubt. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Shout out to India. Shout out to Aizal. Shout out to the homies in India. I'm 25 and a girl said I was nearly 30, so I can relate. No, don't know. Why Japan and not Korea? Jenny Lee. Oh, what up, Jenny? What's up, Jenny? Nah. Japan master race, dog. Koreans take the L. I'm just kidding. I just don't know anything about Korea. I would love to go though, of course. Of course, if I had the opportunity, no doubt. Your nose looks broken. That from boxing, Jeb Soup says. Honestly, I don't know, dude. When I started Muay Thai, I started having septum issues. I genuinely am not trying to act tough and peacock. I really think it was just like a coincidence that I had a deviated septum and I couldn't breathe. But I did also get a bunch of bloody noses when I started Muay Thai. And around that same time is when I noticed I couldn't breathe through my nose anymore. My nose wasn't crooked at the time, but then I got a deviated septum, septoplasty surgery, where they go in and they cut out your septum and they rearrange your nose. They didn't tell me I was going to come out with a crooked nose, but I did. I mean, it's okay because I'm still a 9.5. I used to be a 10. I'm still a 9.5, but I did come out with a crooked nose, and the doctors didn't warn me that was going to happen, which is a little annoying. But I mean, what are you going to do at this point? I'm not going to cry over spilled milk, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what up, Bobby H16? Says, are natural disasters a problem there? Thank you for the donation, brother. Natural disasters are a problem here. Have you ever heard of earthquakes? Of course natural disasters are a problem here. Yo, can someone explain to me? Actually, like, for real, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I don't think there are hurricanes in Japan. Well, shouldn't there be hurricanes considering it's an island? Why are there not hurricanes in Japan? Or are there and I just don't know about them? Can somebody explain that? Does anybody know why? Somebody chat GPT that really quick and put it in the chat. Yeah, dude. What do you call them? Earthquakes are terrible. Jishin, they call them. Jishin, that's what they call them in Japanese. Jishin. The kanji is actually hard to write, but I'll write it in hiragana for you. Jishin. Sorry, it's mirrored. But yeah, dude, earthquakes are terrible here, man. Even last year, like 100 people died. There was an earthquake up north. It's tough, dude. And yeah, honestly, like once, twice a week, you feel a really small one. Sometimes you don't even notice it, but sometimes you just stand there like, oh, jishin da. Eh, bikkurishita. And there's a little earthquake, and you just notice it. I've said this before, but I'm under this. I have this loft bed. Like, I do my work under my bed here. This bed is so heavy. It's like 200 plus pounds. This bed frame is like this metal bed frame. It's actually really heavy. It's nice and sturdy. But if there's ever an earthquake and I'm in here and this shit starts shaking and falls on me, I'm dead. I'm done for. Legit, I've thought about that so many times. And actually, it was maybe a couple months ago. So the Amber Alert thing goes off on your phone when there's an earthquake coming, which doesn't really help because it pretty much happens as soon as the earthquake happens. It's like, bah, 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 and then it just freaks you out even more. But that Amber Alert hit when I was under my bed like this, doing some work, and it was like, bah, and I dove out. Oh shit! Out from under the bed because I thought this thing was gonna fall on me and kill me. If this falls on my neck, dude, I'm done. I'm done. If you guys suddenly stop hearing from me for a long time, well, I mean, I guess you just did, but if that happens again, just let's assume that I died under my bed. Yeah, tsunamis also, bro. Tsunami. That's right. How many Japanese babes you piped down, Diego says. Y'all are crazy, man. I'm too old for this. I find you offensive. Yo, stop spamming my chat, Jenny Lee. You should cry about your... Alright, I'm not going to respond to you anymore. We got a troll in the chat. I'm going to have to block this woman. Dog, I saw you in Shinjuku. Since then, got me a nice little J-babe. Alright, let's not call it a J-babe. It's a woman. It's a woman. It's a girl. Why do we have to, like... I don't know, man. People annoy me, bro. Like, why do you have to label your girlfriend as J-wife, J-girl, Japanese girlfriend? Whenever you meet a guy and they've got a Japanese girlfriend, as soon as you start talking to them, it's like there's like, hey man, hey, I'm Jimmy. Hey, my name's John. Nice to meet you. And then I'm like, all right, cool. So like, what do you do here? Why are you in Japan? And they're just like, and as soon as I finish asking my question, like, I have a Japanese girlfriend. It's like they've been holding it in forever. It's like so weird, dude. So weird. If you got a girlfriend, treat her like a person, man. Treat her like a woman. Japanese girls do tend to be beautiful and more feminine and skinny, and that's great. But also they are people, and I don't think we should be going around always saying, Japanese girlfriend, my J-wife, my J-babe. It's just weird. Gives me creepy vibes. Anyways, I barely know any Japanese, and she loyal. Even waits for me when I go back to America sometimes. That's great, man. I hope things work out for you. That's great. I'm happy for you. Hope everything works out, dog. Razor, can you pull it up and start tugging on that thing a little? This? What are you talking about, man? You guys notice I've done some decorating around my apartment. You may or may not have noticed. Got some pictures here from my lovely friends who've drawn. Is that the past tense of drew? Wait, no, I'm an idiot. Who have drawn, yeah, not past tense. You guys know what I'm saying. Who have drawn pictures for me. Let's put this back. What's up, twin? What's up, Preston? Hey, what up, Prod Preston? It's the boy. It's the homie. The correct term is, yo, like, I know this is what's gonna happen in my chat because this is just, I mean, I set myself up. I live in Japan. I understand that I understand that Japanese women are beautiful. I really do. And they are. And they are. And they, like I said, they tend to be more in shape than Western women. They tend to be a little more feminine than Western women. They really do take care of themselves, which is great, and which is why we tend to be attracted to them. But when every time I post a video, everyone's talking about, dude, J-Babe's this, J-Babe's that, Japanese girl, it's like, dude, they're just people, man. They're just people. Let's slow down a little bit, man. And maybe that's easy for me to say, you know. Maybe, I mean, things come easy to me. Let's just say that. Things come easy to me, so it ain't really no big deal to your boy. It ain't really no big deal at all. But I don't feel the need to always be going around talking about J-Babe this, J-Babe that. It's weird, man. They're people. They're people. They're just people, man. You think you can get U.S. wages working for a U.S. company in Japan? Apparently you can. I've heard that you can. There was a guy that I was in language school with who had a remote job, and he was still working, I believe, full-time for his, like, company in U.S. or wherever it was. And yeah, and then he was in Japanese language school as well, and then he would just get off school and work like 8 hours remote here in Japan. So apparently you can, but I'm not going to say that that's easy to do or that I know for a fact or anything. But yeah, it sounds like a decent idea. I had the Eddies and I'm cooked watching this. Don't know what that is, but good for you, man. You guys want to see I'm going to do another apartment tour video. I've pimped up my apartment a little bit. Yo, that was the whitest thing I've ever said. Did you guys hear that? I just said I've pimped out my apartment a little bit. You guys want to see my new apartment? I've pimped it out a little bit. I've pimped out my apartment. I've got like Glade fucking, what do you call those? Like air freshener things. And like some new dish soap and some gloves to like wash your dishes with. And I'm like, yeah, you guys want to see my apartment? I've pimped it out. So white. But I'm going to do another video about my apartment and show you guys like what I've hooked up in here. Show you guys updated drill station, etc. Let's be real, I ain't here come to mess with Gaikoku. I mean, I feel you, but also, so this guy, I think this is the guy who was talking about his J-Babe. He says, let's be real, I ain't come here to mess with Gaikoku. Now, dog. Hey, if you just came for a little short time and you're trying to just like see what the local cuisine is like, if you catch my drift, if you're just trying to see, like taste, you know, taste the local dishes, I ain't got no problem with that, man. You do your thing. You want to get a little flavor of all the places you travel to in the world? Hey, man, you do your thing. But I would say if you're coming here to get in your goal is to come here to get into a long-term relationship, you're messing up. You're starting yourself off on the wrong foot. You're messing up. Now, someone's already going to say, I know someone that did that, and it worked out for them. Great. But believe me, guys, I live here. I've heard the story 100, 200 times maybe. Doesn't tend to work out very well. Doesn't tend to work out if you came here for the purpose of meeting a wife, finding a wife. That's just like, I'm not going to rant too long, but that's just hella beta behavior, man. Traveling across the world in seek of a wife. In seek, dude, I seriously forgot how to speak English. That doesn't make sense, right? In seek, in search of. Holy shit. I'm an idiot. It's been speaking way too much Japanese lately. All that Japanese, yeah, no, seriously. But yeah. All that Japanese messing with your English. No, for real. For real. There was a German dude called Eddie Onigiri, and all his videos were like dinner with my Japanese girlfriend, shopping with my Japanese girlfriend, etc. It's like she's a person too, dude. Bro, 100% agree. I've seen these accounts on TikTok as well. Sometimes I'll watch TikTok and literally like, I mean, I don't know the guy's name, but sometimes I'd scroll and I would hate watch this dude's videos. Like, you know, because sometimes you stumble across something and you're like, I hate this, but I can't stop watching it. And then you find like, and then it gets in your For You page, and then every time you pull up TikTok, it's the same videos from the same person. You're like, I hate this, but I can't stop watching it. And there was this dude, and it was like, this is life with a Japanese girlfriend. Some like British dude or something. And it was like, when I wake up in the morning, this is what a Japanese girlfriend does. And it was like her like making him breakfast or something. He's like, this is what it's like to go to the cinema with my Japanese girlfriend. It's like, bro, she's a human being. She's not a Japanese girl. Like, putting this label makes it like makes it so weird and creepy. I mean, I guess I need to take a second to step back and think about what is so weird and creepy, but I think we can agree that it gives you the ick, right? It gives you the ick, to say the least. To say the least. Yo, Jenny Lee Hater. Yo, everybody, yo, I really need a favor for you right now. If anyone sees this Jenny Lee person in the chat, like, hate on her. Like, comment something mean. Please comment something mean. All right, hey, James, I got a scholarship to study in Hokkaido University. Ooh, but I'm a little hesitant about going there. Any thoughts? Dude, why would you not? I mean, I need to know more, but Hokkaido University sounds dope, dude. I don't know anything about Hokkaido University, but Hokkaido is super cool, man. Really great part of Japan. Like, why would you not go? Do you have an option to come somewhere else in Japan? That's really cool, man. Congratulations, Demon Rush. Respect, dog. Konnichiwa, baby. Daisuke, women's rights, you heard? I don't know. You're trying to mock me? I don't really get it. Yen is up like 10% versus the USD. Yeah, that's true, dude. My dollars are getting weaker. It's screwed up, man. I did notice that. Getting more possible to get those wages there. Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, the wages aren't everything for me. Aren't everything for me. I've never been a money hound. It's getting tougher to find fully remote jobs. Is that true? I didn't know that, guys. But, dang, that sucks, because I was kind of looking forward to maybe getting a remote job at some point. You said you'll be going back to America at some point. Do you know about around when this will be, and also why? Yeah, dude, I mentioned it a little bit earlier in the stream. Yo, Bobby H16, thank you for the $1, man. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I said this a little bit earlier in the stream, but the reason I'm going back to the States is just because, dude, when I grow up, when I become a man, like right now, like I said, I'm young, I'm fun, I'm enjoying school, I'm having a good time. Life is fun, man. I'm just chilling and enjoying my life. So I don't really see any issue with just living in a place where maybe I don't want to call them rights. But like I said, for example, dude, when I was looking for an apartment, so many places wouldn't even talk to me just because I was a foreigner. And I was like, what the fuck? And I've met so many people here, like actually being in Japanese society, whether it be people through work, people at the gym that I go to. I've met so many people that are cool, but also so many people who you can like genuinely like just don't want me here. Like don't want me here because I'm a foreigner, no matter what I do. And it's like, I don't want to be in a country where people don't want me there. And I don't want to be in a country where I can't do things that other people can just because I'm a foreigner. Like, fuck that. That's ridiculous. And I know it is very safe, and that's super hard to argue with. The safety is insane. That's like a trump card. Like, the safety in Japan beats everything. But for me, I know I'm going to work hard regardless. I know I'm going to rise to the top eventually regardless. So if I go into the States, I mean, this is way oversimplifying everything, like way oversimplifying anything. So anyone can take this out of context, and I'm sure tell me how stupid I am, and you'd be right. But the way I kind of see it for myself, at least, is Japan is like the quality of life is up here. And if you want to even have like the best quality of life within Japan, you can move a little bit. If you want to have the worst quality of life within Japan, you can move a little bit down. But regardless, you're going to have a really good quality of life. America is like this. It's like you can have like a badass quality of life, but you got to work so hard. Or you can also live in squalor and shit and live around people who want to kill you every day, like actually with guns. And it's kind of easy to fall into that. But knowing me and knowing how hard I work and knowing how on top of my I am, I'm pretty confident that when I eventually go back to the States, I'll be able to rise to the top. Not to the top, but I'll be able to live pretty comfortably. And you know what? I'm okay with that. And like I said, I'm sure there are a lot of holes in that argument, but that's just for me, for my values, for my life. That's what I want to do. So, traveling to another country just to get a girlfriend, wife sounds sad. Yeah, no, really it is though, because I mean, of course, there's going to be a certain point where you can't actually improve yourself past a certain point. Nobody's ever going to look like Channing Tatum. Not everybody's going to look like Brad Pitt. But I do believe, to a certain extent, you can improve yourself. Any guy, no matter how, like, bottom of the barrel, you got your genetics. You hit the terrible part of the gene pool, and you're just not great looking. You're short. You don't have too much money. When you start out, every guy can get to a certain level if they put in some work, where like they can get like a decent girl, where they can get a decent girlfriend. But the issue is so many guys I see in Japan, it's like complete losers, never did any work on themselves, and instead of trying to build themselves up, lose the weight, put on some muscle, learn how to talk to people, get a decent job where they can make some type of money, at least a little bit, and even a little bit become more attractive to women, become at least attractive to any women at all, they would instead they would choose to move to Japan, where some girl is going to like them simply because they're a foreigner, literally just because they're a foreigner, and have this weird shallow relationship that pretty much never works out long term. I mean, and then like I said, people always want to say, well, I know a guy that it worked out for. Yeah, sure, but even a lot of these guys that works out for, I mean, dude, like I said, I live here. I know so many people who have done that. They're in sexless marriages. They're not happy long term. Like I said, they were fetishizing a Japanese girl. The Japanese girl was fetishizing them. As soon as they get married, as soon as they have kids, everything's out the window. They're miserable for the rest of their life. I'm making a huge generalization. I know there are outliers, but this is the reality of things. Somebody says, what alternative do you propose for betas who cannot get girls in their country but can get girls in Japan? Wow, perfectly timed that I read this comment. Would you advocate for their country for the sake of hubris? I mean, obviously, like I said, man, there's going to be a certain point where you can't improve yourself anymore, but always put in like, anyone can get to a certain level where you can attract some type of women in your own country. I know it's not hard, or I know it's not easy. But it's definitely worth it. And if you do come to Japan, don't come here because you're trying to find a wife. Come here, like I said, do your thing. If you want to learn the language, if you have a job opportunity out here, if you just want to see the world, if you want to travel, if you want to gain world life experience, do that and learn how to filter. You can do this through improving yourself, through going on dates, through becoming more attractive to women. You can learn how to filter what girls are just going to like you and then toss you to the side as soon as they get married with you. And what girls are going to actually like you for you, what girls are going to be fetishizing you. I mean, see, your boy here has a fair amount of experience. So I've learned to understand, even if there's a pretty girl out here, if I meet them, if I go on a couple of dates, to know, like, man, this person doesn't even like me for me, man. This person isn't actually someone who I can long-term get along with and conquer life with. This is someone who just thinks I'm interesting and a novelty because I'm from America. Like, this shit ain't gonna work out, dog. And you know what? You know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed that I was born with better genetics than some. But still, man, you gotta put in work, dog. You gotta put in work. I'm gonna have to disagree, bro. It's perfectly fine to travel to find a wife. That's not why I came here, but it is a nice benefit. Also, I have a type, so I'm never gonna learn. All right, well, good luck for you, man. Hope it works out. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I do hope that works out for you, but from secondhand experience, or what is it? From secondhand stories, I guess I'll say. Guys, my English is terrible. I feel actually, like, seriously really dumb. It tends to not work out, but good luck for you, man. Hope it works out. Man, the haze that can be in your head, in your eyes, when you come to a country thinking that you need to come here because you like this country's women. Like, dude, you are going to not be able to see like, you know when people are in love and they say, man, when you're in love, you just can't see truth, bro. You need someone outside to tell you the truth. And then after you fall out of love with that person, you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, how did I not see these things? How did I not see that this person was a terrible option for me? But it's like, I don't know, man, I was blinded by love. That haze over your eyes, distracting your vision, preventing you from seeing the truth, that is the same haze that fetishizing does. When you think, man, I'm gonna come to Japan, wow, these girls are so cute and kawaii here, and they're so feminine, and then you date one or two, and then you get out and you fall out of love, and you look back at it, and you're like, whoa, what was I thinking? That was never gonna work out. Like, I was completely confused by this weird fetish I had in my head. I've been there. But I've learned, guys. You gotta learn. A lot of guys, most guys never learn. You gotta learn, dog. What part of your Muay Thai are you working on at the moment? Clinch, low kick setups, etc. Dude, honestly, my gym is so casual. We don't really like. I wish we were more serious and we actually like went through like, today we're gonna learn this, today we're gonna learn that. But most of the days we just get there and we like hit pads and then we spar, and I don't know, my form's pretty bad probably, and I'm a complete hobbyist, so I wish, yeah, man, I wish I was taking it a little bit more seriously. I wish I had a more serious gym, but my gym's a lot of fun anyways, and it's cheap enough, so. Nihongo gen. Hey James, bro, could you please speak Japanese for a little while? I wonder how you sound like. Hai, Nihongo de hanashimasu ne. Konnichiwa. Minasan dou desu ka? Should I still do the weird voice? Yeah, 普通の声でいいの？普通の声でいいかな？皆さんこんにちは。どうですか？お元気ですか？はい。土曜日ですね。今日は土曜日。もうお昼ぐらい。あ、1時か。もう1時だな。すごいね。早いね。時間経つのが早いね。I don't know what you want me to say in Japanese. Hey, what up, Bobby? Thank you so much for the donation, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. You guys don't need to donate, but I really appreciate it. That's super cool that you guys are. And like I said, I got a date tomorrow night, so I will be using the money on my date. My BFF died yesterday. She got in a car crash. A drunk driver hit her car. Oh, no. That sounds terrible. I'm really sorry to hear that. Dang, that sucks. That sucks, Haley. I'm sorry to hear that. Man, that sucks. I know that totally just sounded like like what's that meme about, like the guy who's like that sucks, you're so sexy though. I know that totally is what that just sounded like, but no, really I feel for you. I just don't know what else to say. I'm sorry for your loss. Please respond. All right, guys, I really gotta take a piss, and I gotta go to sparring here in a second, so I'm gonna hop off in just a moment, but let me try to respond to a few more comments. Ochinchin ga daisuki nanda yo. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. I'm glad that you like ochinchin. Nihongo jouzu desu ne. Nihon jouzu desu. Nihongo da na. Can you answer this? Some guy hit my BFF car while he was drunk. She died, and when he became sober, he laughed at her dead body and laughed at me and her parents for crying, saying it's her fault. I don't know if this is someone trolling me. I'm sorry, Haley. I cannot answer that. I don't know, man. People are terrible. I lose faith in the world every day. So I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope everything is okay. I'm not laughing. I'm trying to show you my smile. I'm trying to show you my smile and brighten your day up. That's why I'm smiling. Bobby H, thank you, dog. Thank you, bro. Another $2. Hope your date is legendary. Thank you, brother. I'm so stoked. We're going to karaoke. All right, y'all. About to hop off. Thanks for tuning in. YouTube videos are coming, guys. I'm back on it. Just filmed another video. It's uploading tonight. 12 hours from now, it'll be up. All right, y'all. Peace out. Hey, Jimmy, I'm in Tokyo right now. Want to meet up and kiss my babies? Blocked. Get off the chat. banish you to the underworld. Banish you. I'll banish your ass, boy. Banish your ass. All right, peace out, y'all. Peace. Thank you to all the donators.